Hello, my name is Zinnia. I'm your Gemini friend. And I want to make a very honest video about what astrology means to me. It can be really hard to try to come up with specific, helpful ways to share when everyone's chart is so different and all of the combinations are so up to interpretation. But I'm working on that. So for now, I'm just going to talk about what astrology means to me because it means the world to me. The way that I got into it, I don't know how common this is, but this is my story. So, I just suddenly became interested in the concept, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'll be honest, this is a terrible origin because I genuinely can't remember what the actual thing was that got me started and interested, because I know that I've known several of my friends from the past before I was interested, like their signs and stuff, but I really can't remember like a pivotal point, but it just kept plaguing my mind. However it started, I just started to do little research things because I know what it is. It's just like a nagging from the universe. Like I was meant to learn it. And now it's so super clear because just throughout, it's been more than 10 years that I've just been fascinated by it, to the point where every single day I'll drive people crazy because I'll relate everything to somebody's placement or to whatever's happening planetarily right now. And I'm really happy to be at a part of my life where I actually have support. Because starting out, that wasn't the case at all. The way that I was raised, astrology was essentially evil, but that's not that's not really what I'm getting to right now. As I was learning, I would speak about it. I would bring it up in conversation. I would find ways to bring up people's whatever. But the thing is, I didn't believe it. I did research because I wanted to disprove it to myself. I wanted to tell myself that this deep need to know all of this information was just stupid. I had to tell myself through research that I could disprove it. I had to disprove it to myself. But the more I researched and the more I would look up, it just kept affirming itself to me over and over and over, to the point where I couldn't deny it anymore, even though I would verbally deny it to various people in my life who did not support me or the idea of it. And I realize now that I was so discouraged from it, and it's actually what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm supposed to be focusing on, because no matter what, every situation that I've always gotten myself into throughout my life, I've hidden myself in a lot of ways. I've just kept my mouth shut. And I'm a Gemini. I want to share information. That's my purpose. That's why I'm here. But it's not until now that I've really realized this, that I've actually been able to open my mouth and speak about these things to people who I don't know if they're going to be into it or not. I don't know if it's going to resonate. I don't know if I know it's going to resonate, but I don't know if they're going to be open to it. And I've been so blessed with my situations and actually having people that I'm not expecting to be open to it be receptive and affirm what I'm saying. And that's wonderful to me. It's really the greatest thing. But it's taken me a really long time to get to this point where I actually can speak about it. Because it was, I guess, a really deeply shameful thing to me for a long time. I know I'm just some random person, and if you found this video, I don't know how, but I have to share this for now. I really have to. If you're getting into astrology and the people around you are discouraging you, keep at it. You don't have to be open about it, but I encourage you to, because it changes people's lives. People in my daily life, precious, precious people to me, speak astrology with me. We just talk like it's normal, and it's the most wonderful thing. And I would love for that to become more normal and more commonplace, just for people to be able to speak that way. Like, I don't know, say I want to know what someone that my partner is talking to me about is like. He'll like give me a few specific placements, or like even just his birthday or whatever, or they, whatever random person. I'm just coming up with an example. But like, we will understand what the person is like based on just like these few little things. And it just seems so crazy that that's even possible. But obviously it is. Like, I mean, if, you know, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say here, but I just want to encourage anyone who is interested in learning astrology to do it. It will change your life. Psychologically, I have been able to find so many parts of me that I never would have had a word for before or an explanation for. And I actually have like a solvable problem now because I know of this aspect that I have or whatever. And I'm constantly working through new things. And just having my chart to look at to be like, oh, it's, you know, Saturn's like conjunct my Saturn right now, and I have Saturn opposite Chiron in the 11th and 5th house, and like that exacerbates a certain, no, I'm gonna get frustrated if I talk about that, but it's just really, really nice to not only have that ability to use it like for myself, just to discover the parts of me that I need to work on or I need to emphasize, or it's wonderful affirmation. But it can be such a great communication tool. Like, I cannot emphasize enough how wonderfully brilliant it is to have people who speak astrology, because it makes me feel finally like I'm not crazy. Like, it makes sense, because it makes sense. Like, there's so much math involved. It makes sense. And I guess I've gotten out what I wanted to say. I guess this is just a letter of love and encouragement to anyone who's found themselves plagued by this. It's wonderful. I'm not going to use a negative word for it. I love astrology. It is the #1 most useful thing I have ever learned in my life. Okay? More than anything. more than the English language that I speak. I can't say that. Whatever. Anyway. Thank you. Thank you for watching this. I love you. Truly. Truly. Thank you.